Hey everybody, what's going on? This is SacredGuard and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Girl Quest. On the last episode, we end up going off to fight the 4 bandits, came back, and we end up getting a little insight to a couple other places that we can be able to go. One of which is Happiness Village, and the other is Enrica. Now, at my current level, I'm not going to go to Enrica because I'll probably get demolished right away. So I'm just going to go straight to Happiness Village. Alright, let's go to Happiness Village. According to the Sutherland Inn's owner, something is happening there. There might be some big event happening there. Yes, of course. That's exactly what they said. You're right, we should take a look. If there's something going on, they won't be able to make their honey. It would be a disaster if I couldn't have any more ama dongos. I remember hearing her talk about this so much, and I wanted to have one of these ama dongos because it sounds delicious. My opinion still hasn't changed. It sounds delicious. It really seems like eating is the only thing that goes on in her head. There's more that goes on in her head, Luca. It's still mostly eating, just different stuff. Anyway, it's off to Happiness Village. If I recall correctly, this place is completely governed by harpies and junk. By the way, do you know why it's called Happiness Village? Because they're all happy? Having a bee farm, making delicious honey. I imagine the villagers happily skipping through the fields. You're an idiot. The name is derived from the nearby harpy village. Oh, is that why? Happy and harpy. I guess I can see a possible etymology there. Being close to the harpy village and hearing that they're having a problem, I can take a guess as... Oh, and she slithers off, which is a fight. Alice, stopping mid-sentence, suddenly vanishes. If she ran, does that mean a monster is nearby? Yep. Hello! An unbaptized traveler, you look delicious. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Alright. I should probably save just in case. There we go. I managed to defeat her somehow. Looks like I still have a lot of room to improve. Struggling so much against a weak monster, as usual. Alice returns, spouting off insulting words. You don't have to say it like that. Well, you've gotten a bit better than before. Yeah, at least you aren't throwing out all of our salt. She's still... You know, I was gonna say salty, but it's already in context here. She's still upset about it, apparently. Looks like she still can't say anything nice without adding something insulting. Excuse me. At any rate, we're almost to the Happiness Village. I wonder what's happening there. Oh, and just so you guys are aware of, I do plan on jumping back to the Monster Girl Quest remake that was made. As well as I still have been keeping up with news regarding Monster Girl Quest Paradox 3. I did see the most recent post in regards to a new apoptosis that's in development. Needless to say, I don't like the way it looks. I really don't. Oh man, whenever the final product comes, if it ever comes out this year, oh, that's gonna be one heck of a ride. And the moment that it comes out and it's translated to English, or at least most of the story is translated, all of my focus, any videos, even if I haven't finished Monster Girl Quest regularly or the remake, all of my focus will be on that. So this is Happiness Village. It looks like a peaceful farming village. Women are tending to the crops and beehives all over the fields. It doesn't look like anything horrible is happening. Are you blind, you idiot? Yeah. Do you see any men? Can you still say it isn't unusual? Oh, you're right. I only see women. Perfect. I can't see a single man anywhere. And if any of these girls were married, well, their husbands aren't anywhere to be found. Ripe for the picking. Oh my god, that sounded so creepy. don't take that out of context, y'all. Just the only man is a little boy helping to transport one of the hives. Even the heavy farming labor is only being done by women. What's going on? Oh, a traveler? A young one at that. Whew. Sorry, I'm really tired. A woman who was working at a nearby beehive starts to speak to me. You came all the way here, but we don't really have anything to entertain a traveler with. Due to a shortage of manpower, we have a shortage of our specialty happiness honey, too. Why do you have a shortage of manpower? As I asked that, suddenly... Yeah, that's why. Suddenly, the young boy starts to scream. What's going on? Panicking, I run in the direction of the scream. There I saw... Yeah... the harpy. Help me. The harpy is grabbing the boy, about to take off with him in her talons. Stop, let go of the boy. I pull out my sword and run at the harpy. All the other villagers appeared to have run indoors. I haven't seen you in this village before. Are you a traveler? Hey, don't ignore what I just said, alright? Put the little boy down, okay? You know what little boys does to you. The harpy appears to be sizing me up with her eyes. And suddenly the harpy releases the boy and smiles as she licks her lips. Yep. Alright, I'll let the boy go. Instead, I'll kidnap you. Run away, little boy. Okay. Making sure the boy gets away safely, I raise my sword at the harpy. Man, that was really hero-like. I can just imagine him with like the biggest grin on his face after that. You're much nicer than that little boy. I'll take you back to my nest, we can make lots of children. That's something that honestly really, like, kind of bugged me. Like, legit bugged me. Is that some of the monsters were willing to go out of their way to capture little boys and do stuff with them in order to get pregnant, knowing that little boys won't be able to do that. So I don't, whatever. It's time to die. You start making them right here. Yeah, no. I'll get rid of you, all of you for kidnapping monsters. Here I come. Okay. Yeah, no. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I can't hit her. Hey, that's not fair. How is it unfair? I'm flying with my own wings. That's true. Luca, you should really look up the guidebook. Looking up helplessly, I'm at a loss. That's right. Yeah, she's this close. There we go. The harpy quickly flaps away. I'll let you go with this much, just this much today. The harpy yells at me as she flies away. I mean, I guess that works. Yeah, I think that works. That works just fine. I'm surprised that actually managed to be able to work. God, I had forgotten how easy some of the early fights were, or at least with certain mechanics. Putting away my sword, I breathe a sigh of relief. What happened? The traveler drove the harpy away. Amazing! The villagers coming out of their houses start to gather around me. Oh God, no! Don't start crowding me! Don't do this to me! Not yet. As far as I can see, there really isn't a single older man. There's nothing but women. A village of women. It's like Amazons. Driving off the harpy. You must be really skilled. From among the crowd of villagers, an old woman with a stern face stands in front of me. Who are you? I'm the village chief's wife. Since he has been kidnapped, I'm the acting village chief. Wait, but if you're the wife, wouldn't technically you already be chief just like him? I mean, I'm probably overthinking it, but whatever. Barricading yourself in a house even as a child is being abducted? Can you really call yourself a chief like that? Actually, not a single person in this village tried to help. Oh, Alice! Well, I mean, she's right. Nobody tried to help. At all. Little boy literally about to be taken away and fluffed to death at a young age. The women all go silent at Alice's words and stare at the ground. You said too much, Alice. I don't think she said enough. It isn't possible for these weak women to fight monsters. The only thing to help these women is help these people is a brave hero. That's sexist. What can weak people like us do? Now, Traveler, we hate to impose, but we have a favor to ask of you. Here it comes, hero. Now they're gonna try to force their problems on you. I love she keeps calling out tropes. The old woman's face flashes with anger, but she continues talking. I'm sure you're aware, but there are no men in this village. As you saw earlier, the Harpies are kidnapping all of our men, even the children. Yes, it doesn't matter what age they are, as long as they're a boy and they got a tallywhacker hanging between their legs, they're fair game. The man I married 2 months ago was kidnapped. My new husband, too. Even though he came from another village, he was kidnapped a month ago. Even my 14-year-old son. Those Harpies again. How horrible. One after another, it seems like the Harpies have stolen every man from this village. Whew. Oh man. I can't remember the reason behind it other than like they need food or some junk. What are they doing with all the kidnapped men? We don't know. None of them have ever returned. Are they worked as slaves? Eaten for food? We have no idea. How awful. I can't forgive them for doing something like this. Such a terrible thing happening. Will they ever accept monsters? With no men, this village is doomed to fade away. You know, we could easily be able to do the work ourselves, but, you know, we're women. We have to fit into the stereotype of not being able to do hard work ourselves. Please, Traveler, can you root out the Harpies and return peace to our village? Why don't you do it yourselves? As usual, Alice is quick with the cutting remarks. Boy, Alice... Isn't it right, though? What meaning is there to bringing peace if you can't maintain it by yourselves? Oh, I'm so tired. God, I'm sorry. To rely on outsiders while hiding in your houses. How pathetic. So you say, Alice, but isn't it unreasonable to ask weak villagers to fight monsters? After I rebuke Alice, I turn back to the old woman. Well then, where do they all take all the men? It seems like there is a settlement to the east of this village, in the forest. Are you really going to defeat them? Yay, thank you so much, Traveler. Well, aren't you happy? This fake hero is so easy to influence. Just how many travelers have you sent to defeat these Harpies? 3? 4? 100? How many travelers? Aren't I the first? As the old woman hesitates, another woman speaks up. So far, 7 people have headed off to defeat them. None returned. That many? See, they didn't bother to mention that part to you. Luca, you're too trusting. If you defeat them, they'll be happy. If you fail, they'll just send another traveler to their death. Do you still want to help such a horrible village? We don't have a way to fight, though. We're powerless. Even so, you've sent 7 travelers to their death. Now you're trying to send yet another? For sure, the Harpies are doing something bad. But you all aren't much better. Damn, Alice putting them in their place. Not arguing with Alice, all the villagers silently stared at the ground. That's enough, Alice. I'm still going to the Harpies village. Do you really want to be praised by the people of this village that badly? You're going to destroy yourself with that silly wish, you idiot. I'm not doing it just to be praised. I just want to use my heroic valiant sword to protect the weak. Heroic valiant sword? I don't recall learning that skill. You're still a fake hero, though. Alice sighs at my words. I'll go too. The woman suddenly shouted out. My husband died early due to a sickness. My only son, Mark, was stolen by them. If he's still alive, I'm sure he's waiting for someone to help him. As a mother, I have to go. It's too dangerous, Martha. I'm coming too. Another woman yells out. It's as the silver-haired woman said. In spite of the dire situation, we all just hid in our houses. We're cowards. That's right. We have to defend our village. My eyes are finally open. This is our village's problem. After a few minutes, all of the villagers are in agreement. Every woman gathered around and has decided to attack the Harpies village. But everyone, it's too late, village chief. We can't push an unrelated traveler to solve our problems. Damn right. I mean, I'll still do it, but you know. That's right. And we all band together, I'm sure we can do something. Hey, wait a moment. Even if you all band together, it's still too dangerous. With Harpies, there's always a leader. If you defeat them, the rest will fall into chaos. Like that, even weak people like them may stand a chance.
Okay, I believe you.
Is that true? I'll defeat the leader. But find somewhere safe to wait. Once I beat the boss, I'll give you all a signal to attack. Like this, it should reduce the damage to the villagers to a minimum. Even if it fails, I should be the only sacrifice. We understand. We're sorry. The most important part is still up to you. You still got stuck with the hardest part. Of course. I'm a hero after all. Well, I'm the hero after all. A fake one. It's alright no matter what she says. If I do something heroic, I'm a hero. Anyway, I still have time before the attack on the Harpies village. Until tonight, I'll wait around in the village. I'll probably talk to people too. Okay. Whew. Also want to say real quick that by the time of recording this, I have found out that the Monster Girl Quest remake has gotten updated, so I should be able to reach Gnome. And because of this because of the update, I was waiting for the update for so long, I had to go back and re-download the game. So I'm going to be starting that over. So when you see things different, that's why. But I'm going to end up playing that and seeing what happens next. So I guess we could talk to some people. Why not just talk to the girls? I can use this stick. The tip is sharp too. Swinging things that aren't farming tools. But still, I want to rescue my father. That's good. Good daughter. I wonder if I can use the bees as a weapon in order for them to attack the Harpies. No! Not the bees! No, that would be silly. That sounds like something from some kind of stupid game. Not a game, but a movie. Actually, is there a game where you can use the bees as a weapon? I don't know. Please give me that power from before one last time. The time when I knocked out my husband for cheating on me. Damn. Okay. I was told to stay home. I'm going to pray for everyone's safety. Aww. I want to fight too, but I was told to stay home. When I grow up, I'm going to fight to protect everyone. If you feel that way, you're already strong. I hope you won't grow up to be a fake hero like Luca. Leave me alone! Do you think I'm a horrible person? I had no other choice. I had no other choice if I wanted to protect everyone, though. I did such a horrible thing, sending so many to die. How can I ever atone for what I've done? Who knows? Just wait until evening, there's nothing else to do. Luca, why do you care about these strangers? Do you just want them to call you a hero? I just want to help them. Even if you call me a fake hero, it doesn't change what I believe in. Humans are selfish and will trample the weak if it benefits them. Putting their desires above all else, they're happy to oppress others. While watching the women prepare for the attack, Alice sighs. Even if they're dirty and weak, they don't look too bad when united. Humans are really strange. Nobody likes being weak. Ain't that the truth? I'm so weak. What can I do? Humans really hate thinking like that. When someone weak like you says that, it sounds believable. I think I've gotten a lot stronger than before, though. At any rate, it seems like everyone is prepared. Everyone is ready. My first fight. I'll do my best. Alright, let's head to the east. Everyone? Pardon me, girls, I just got a little tired for a minute. I haven't had any rest for the last few days of travel. Everyone, don't push yourselves. We all headed out of the village toward the Harpies' location. Okay. This is it. A little bit further and you'll come onto the Harpies' village. Alright? There must be a lot of Harpies in this village. I need to find the leader, fast. I'll defeat the leader and send the signal. Once they're all confused and panicking, I'm counting on you. Be careful. If it gets too dangerous, run away. If I fail, please run away yourselves. Alright, I'm off. Hey, Luca. Eh? Make sure you come back. Don't lose in a place like this. I won't lose. Did hell just freeze over? It's good to hear something nice from our mouth for once. Alright, here I go. Full of energy, I charge ahead. Mom, Ilias, please protect me. Oh, man. Made it this far without being noticed. Alice said they would be fast asleep if I came at sunset. The Harpies wake up early and fall asleep at sunset, so right now is my best chance. There don't appear to be any Harpies outside. According to Alice, the leader should be in the highest point. There are houses in all of the trees. And there, in the tallest tree, was a huge house. That must be it. As I slowly step forward... Hey sis, did you hear someone? You're right, it sounded like a human. Now why would you automatically assume that it sounds like a human just because you hear someone talking? It could be a monster of whatever origin that you don't know about. You can't just assume that I'm a human. You assume my race. Crap. The Harpy twins. Sis, I haven't seen this boy before. You're right. Why are you in a place like this? Crap, I was found. My cover's been blown. I pull out my sword. I need to end this quick. It would be bad if they called for more Harpies. Hey sis, wanna mate with this boy? Yeah, sure. You like him? Let's make him your first partner. First we need to weaken him. How about you don't? Oh, that's right. The more you can't reach us up here. This again. Like before, it looks like I need to be closer to them before I can take a hit. Before I can hit. For opportunity in this position. Yeah, no, you won't. Sis. Yes! I know how to fight Harpies now. At this rate, I should win. Sis. Don't die, sis. I literally only hit you once. Then again, it was a crit. Like, I just smacked her upside the head with the damn sword. I'm okay. Your older sister will definitely protect you. You meanie, don't kill my sis. By all means, I should frickin' knock her the hell out for what she tried to do, or make you do. Why do I feel so guilty? I don't. Speak for yourself. Ah, jeez. I run away from the sisters. Harpy twins stay where they are and not giving chase. Wait, so for the fact that I just let them go, doesn't that mean they're gonna alert everybody else? Let's make sure I'm not found again. I can't take my time though. Those Harpy twins are sure to alert the other Harpies. I have to draw out the leader right away. It doesn't matter if they hear me anymore. I jump out of the bushes and run forward at full speed. I run towards the tallest tree where I'm sure the leader must live. Do you need something from my house? I hear the sudden flap of wings behind me. I turn around to see an unusual sight. No way. Turning around was a regal-looking harpy standing alone. How is this unusual? Whatever. Are you the leader of the harpies? Indeed, I am the queen harpy. Do you need something from me? However, I have a pretty good guess. Damn, you know, I know her sprite gets upgraded like later into the series, but damn if I did not take the time to appreciate how gorgeous the Queen Harpy's original CG looked, and her herself, like, she is heckin' beautiful, for real. I want you to stop kidnapping the villagers and return the men. If you keep this up, humans will never be able to live peacefully with humans. Before I draw my sword, I try to reason with her. I doubt I can persuade her, but I have to try. You have that in reverse, human boy. We are forced to do this because humans cannot live peacefully with us. What do you mean? I have no reason to explain myself to you. This is something of critical importance to us as well. I don't really get it, but if you aren't releasing them... I reluctantly draw my sword. Looks like I have no choice but to fight. Oh, right, I forgot today's trash day. I'm sorry for the noise in the background, y'all. I have no choice but to seal her with this sword. So it comes down to force, does it? Then allow me to show you the power of the Queen Harpy, or the Harpy Queen. This looks like it's going to be a difficult fight. I need to give this everything I have. Pointing a sword at a queen is a rather big crime. No matter the reason, yeah, it's a punishment. I shall personally see to carrying out your punishment. Oh! Okay, it actually hit her this time. See, you aren't too bad with your sword. It hit? She didn't fly away like the others? The Queen Harpy wouldn't fight in such a sloppy way. Okay. So I just gotta wear her out before she gets me. I don't have healing, so... Oh. Spreads her wings. Completely still. Too pathetic to hurt me. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Should I attack? No, if I recall correctly, I'm not supposed to. Are you going to ignore my invitation? Yes. Yes, I am, because if I attack right now, you're gonna kill me. You're pretty careful. Puts on her wings. Yeah, I remember that. Crap! This might be my chance. So you waited for an opening. You're pretty good. How's this? Okay? Fuck, not again. Shit. Oh, okay, good. I was I was concerned because he actually spoke instead of just yelling. Okay. Got her. Dealt a final blow, the Queen Harpy slumps to the ground. It doesn't look like she can fight back any longer. Okay. Alright, I managed to defeat the Harpy Queen. Since I haven't dealt fatal damage, she hasn't been sealed yet. But she still seems to have lost too much energy to fight. Now, as we planned, Up you go. I throw the magic cylinder I prepared earlier into the air. Wait, when did you prepare a magic cylinder? How did you be able to get a hold of anything magical? I need the... Stuff like this needs to be explained more. After a second, the cylinder explodes, showering colorful light all over the area. The signal that I beat the Harpy Queen. Charge! Aurelius give me strength. The women from the Happiness Village all come rushing in from their hiding places in the bushes and quickly make it to where I'm standing. So you're the leader. While you hold down the boss, I see. The villagers came to rescue the men. While the Harpy Queen mutters that, the villagers surround her. Queen, what's going on? Humans are attacking? It seems like all the sleeping harpies are waking up at that noise. I raise my sword in front of the Queen Harpy. Swear to me that you will return all of the men. If you don't, I'll have to cut you. Look at damn! You're just sitting here trying to be edgy as fuck. God. I won't. The Queen Harpy looks at the ground as she refuses me. Looks like I have no choice. I'll have to seal her. As I raise my sword... Hey, wait! Stop that! Don't cut the Queen! Jumping out of the tree houses, men start to crowd around us. From young to old, they all start to come out and surround us. The men start to stand around the Queen Harpy, protecting her. Father? Mark, you're safe! The village women start to rush the men in joy. What the hell is going on? The men are dressed normally and look healthy. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't look like they're being forcefully held here. Mark, what happened to you? Mother, let me introduce my wife, Piana, or Piana, however. Mark points to a harpy standing next to him. And this is our daughter, Pippi. Grandma? Tiny harpy walks up to the woman and flaps her wings. Everywhere I turn is a similar scene. Father, what do you mean? Well, what I'm saying is... Reina is your new stepmother. Nice to meet you. A harpy that looks to be around the same age as the young woman introduces herself. No matter where I look. Impossible. The traveler we sent in here a year ago. I'm not a traveler anymore. I actually have 7 children now. 7?! Damn, this man been busy. It seems like all the kidnapped men got married to a harpy. I stare around at the scene in disbelief. It's like that. Will you stop attacking the harpies? There are wives and children, so please stop hurting them. So this harpy is my granddaughter? My stepmother is a harpy? That's right. These harpies are our family now. An elderly man slowly walks forward. Chief? You are still alive? The harpies are our families, and so are the village women. We shouldn't allow our 2 families to fight each other. That's right. My mother's family is now Piana's family too. Let's stop fighting. That's right. As all the village women are standing around looking dumbfounded, the Queen Harpy starts to speak. Since we can be nothing but female, we would be unable to breed if we did not borrow human males. However, with humans coming to hate monsters, what choice did we have? But you took every one of them! We don't want to die out. You can't just take them all away. Well, I mean... If some of them are already married and have kids, you can't just expect them to end up having open relationships and just be willing to have another family with somebody else. We never hurt any of the men. We made sure they were happy. Yeah, sure you did. That's right, the men are too important to injure or force them against their will. So you mean the men were enjoying being here? Of course, they made me feel young again. Every night. I see. Can I talk to you over there for a second? Honey, I can explain, really. What exactly should I do now? I'm sorry. I have 3 more wives. That's 3. Holy crap! And how many kids? 7. 2 more next month. I'm glad father came back, but I have 2 stepmothers and 6 stepsisters now. Oh my goodness. Similar disputes start to pop up everywhere. God, it's like a regular episode of epping Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer, Maury, whatever. Some families look like they're about to start fighting each other. It seems like the Harpies aren't willing to let any of the men return. What should we do, Alice? How would I know? What can we do? If the men are all safe, I guess we don't need to get rid of all the Harpies. Everyone is a big family. Wouldn't that be the best? The village chief yells out while his wife wrings his neck. That's right. Let's combine the Happiness Village with the Harpiness Village in one big family. Since my son is married now and I have a bunch of grandchildren, I don't really mind. She might be happy that her son is married, but can she really handle having so many daughter-in-laws and grandchildren? This is a problem that they'll need to solve themselves. A fake hero shouldn't get involved. I guess that's right. I want to speak up, but I shouldn't involve myself in their affairs. Honestly, I don't think I could say anything to solve this issue. No, we cannot. Let's just get our reward and go home. Just go. Let's just go. This is the kind of world I'm aiming for. But seeing it in front of my eyes, I realize that it's going to be a lot tougher than I thought. Oh, man. I've been arguing all night. The arguments continue into the night. Well then, we won't forcibly kidnap men from the Happiness Village anymore. We will send men from our village to marry Harpies. In return, the Harpies must also help with the farming and beekeeping in our village. It seems as though they finally reached an agreement. After that, they started to prepare a festival. Harpy and human alike are dancing drunk in the village square. This is all thanks to you. On behalf of everyone in Happiness Village, allow me to thank you. Thank you, but something like this is natural for a hero to do. I may not be a hero in title, but I am in actions. Therefore, I'm definitely not a fake hero. That is a good mindset to have. Like, your title doesn't make you what you are, your actions do. If you want to show your appreciation, I love sweet things. Okay, we'll give you plenty of happiness honey. Right now, we only have enough for 1 jar, though. Oh, this was unexpected. Alice, I can only stare at Alice's greed. But, can you convince the men to marry a harpy? I muttered to myself while watching them dance in the plaza. Isn't it like sending them out as a sacrifice? Oh, trust me! I know a area where that actually is a thing. Don't bother worrying, young man. With this, our villages will join together in peace and forge a deep bond. A very deep bond. Deeper than it could ever go. I'll tell you when you're older. Most importantly, once you feel the pleasure of a heartbeat can bring, a human just won't do it for you anymore. Mister, your wife is standing right behind you. Is this really a good outcome? I guess it's a good first step to peaceful coexistence. What do you think, Alice? It's sweet. Alice is happily licking her honey-covered fingers. If the Harpies had just asked for this arrangement from the start, couldn't this whole situation have been averted? That would have been easier for everyone. The humans hated monsters. Why would any of the men voluntarily leave? You idiot. I guess that's true. To begin with, the men would have refused to be sent out to marry them. Isn't one of Ilias's commandments not to have sexual relations with monsters? Don't say that, Alice. It makes Ilias's teaching seem bad. It's true that marriage would be forbidden under Ilias's law. If a man rejects it, the only choice for them is to force it. They would go extinct if they didn't. Oh, that's not good. I can't think things that doubt Ilias. I shake off my doubt as I stand up. I look at Alice and sigh. Well, it's true that forcibly kidnapping the men was a pretty rough solution. It looks like even the Queen was a little hesitant about using such a method. Is that right? Of course. Otherwise, the Queen would have easily defeated you. She was doubting herself and didn't use her full power to fight you. Really? Is it true she was holding back? Anyway, this issue has been resolved. Yeah. The next morning, we are indebted to you, traveler. Please come to our village again. We'll be glad to have you. Even though we had our reasons, we were still wrong. Because of you, we were able to correct it. I wish you a safe journey. Thank you all. The true test of how they can get along may still be to come. But I believe that they can keep this bond. Thank you. Come play with us again. Please be safe. Come and play again. We'll be glad to be your partners then. Thus, we start to head off in the village. But we were stopped by the Queen Harpy. Can I ask you one last question? The silver-haired woman, are you by any chance... I'm a traveling gourmet. Oh, is that right? I don't need to inquire any further then, do I? Huh? Thus, we leave the village. Next, let's head to... Okay. Alright, it was mostly me being in the Harpy village. I was like, thinking about doing a little more, but I think I'll cut the video here. Oh, man. Like, that was just like one big drama. Like, that whole thing was just like a fucking sitcom moment. Alright. Let's see. I already went to Fort Bandits. I don't believe I went to Enrica. So if I did not go to Enrica, that's actually going to be the next place I'll head to. So next time I'm off to go quest, Enrica is where we're headed to. I'll see you guys then.